Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a cushion cover that's 89.5 wide by 52 front to back by 10 deep. So that's all in centimetres. And the way you do that, that's what you're looking for. Yeah, that's the actual just profile looking down onto your cushion. So what you do is, got it written down here, to get your measurements, you take your length plus your thickness plus your seam allowance, which was given an inch seam allowance, so 2.5 centimetres. And then the other dimension is your width plus your thickness plus your thickness plus your seam allowance. So going back over here, we've got 89.5, which is the length, plus 10, which is the thickness, plus 2.5. And we're then going to go down to the other one, which is width plus thickness plus seam allowance, which is 51.5 plus 51.5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2. Okay, so when you add that all together, it works out to be 101.5 by 125.5. That's what that is. Now what we do is, or what I do is, I take off the 0.5s to make them tight. So you take that little it's half a centimetre off. Either dimension just makes them nice and tight. So that's how you measure your fabric. So I'll do that now and get it all measured out. Now I do this in a very blokey fashion, so I use green frog tape and then I cut it out. But I'll get that all set up and then I'll come back. So now we've got that marked out, stand out nice and green or against the blue. What I'm going to do now is take my scissors and cut it out. So I'll get that done and then we'll be back. So now we've got our square cut out. I'm just going to fold up a bit in the back there so I can get it on the table. What I'm going to do is, I'm now going to take a 2-inch template that I've got here. I've cut out some of the other cushions I made. Alright. Tip with this is, get one, put some green tape on it, mark it, leave your pen on that one. So you always want to be cutting off the same template. If you keep doing it off different ones, you might get slightly smaller, slightly bigger each time. It won't work. I've stepped it inside off this edge line here because I'm going to basically hem that over, so we don't want that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out the 4 corners, and this is half the thickness. This is basically 5 centimetres, so 2 inches. It's half the thickness of the cushion that we're using, less any dacron or any wrap around the cushion, fabric wrap, anything like that. Don't count that, just count the thickness of your actual foam. Ours is a 10 centimetre or 4-inch foam pad, so we're using half of that in this. So I'm going to cut these 4 corners out and then I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see there, we've got all the 4 corners cut out of our fabric, all 2 inches square. So all good to go there. Right, so what I'll do is I'll couple this together, put in a video of how to cut it out. I'll load that and then I will put a link in and we'll do another video on stitching together the corners, so you get the box corners, and then we'll do another video of putting the zip in, because the zip's the most confusing bit. So I'll get all that done. They'll just be nice short videos so you can just rewind them, go back to them. But once again, using the template. That's the template. By the way, doggies. There's Brian, our puppy Brian, and Alan. Hi Al. Alright, so using the template, put that in the corner, cut round it, bang, that's it, done. So that's what you want to do for that.